Guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Attack of the B-Team with MinerJ. And wow, it's been a little bit since my last episode, but I will explain that in just a bit. But before we do, last episode we ended off down here in the auto spawner room, and I just show you guys how it all turned out. Used a bunch of factory blocks. And this thing has worked out really well. Been using it a lot since then. No, I don't want to get rid of things. And what have I done here? Yeah, I just kind of finished it off. Put in all these cobblestone for the flooring. We switched out the zombie spawners for a couple witch spawners, so that worked out really nice. And put in different tanks. We used these open block tanks instead of the other tanks we were using, so that looks kind of cool, looks really neat, and came up a really cool system for that, and I'll show you that in a second. But up here, cleaned this all up, made this all nice and neat. Didn't do too much out here. One thing I did do right here, it's actually a camo chest. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Lets me hide all my safari nets. Got a cool one here. This one here says skeleton, but that's actually a wither skeleton. So if you put it in there and put on exact copy, boom, you get a whole bunch of wither skeletons, and they drop quite a bit of skulls. Just ran it for a couple minutes, and then before I knew it, I had 10. So that worked out really well. Let's go to bat mode here for a second. Here we go. Come on. No, bat mode. Okay, here we go. Let's this block here. Yeah, here it is. Okay, let's go down here, show you what we did. The way this tank works is we've plumbed this a little bit different. And the way it works is our mob essence is collected here. Goes into this pipe, which goes all the way to the top of the tank, which is pretty much almost the top of the spawner. Empties in from up there, fills up our tank, and we use these just these covers here to separate it so it doesn't try and join to the tank. And then at the bottom of the tank we got just a liquid duct or a fluid duct. There's one of those plunomic servers or servos, one of those installed, goes into one of these portable tanks, and then from the portable tank it goes straight out. And the reason we did that is you can't go from one of these tanks straight into the auto spawner. It's kind of weird. I'm not sure why, but if I go from this tank into this little tank, connects up, not a problem. It's kind of a weird glitch, whoops, but that solves that problem. So let us go show you what I've been working on the last little bit. Let's go. Oh, and let's go right here, collecting a lot of gunpowder, glowstone, redstone, a lot of mutton. Yeah, we've been using it for sheep. Bane has been needing a ton of wool, and I'll explain that in a second. Oh yeah, secret passage. No. That's kind of cool. Let's go up to the base. I think I got everything I need. Let's go over this way. And if you remember last time, there was a house here, and it looked kind of cool. And if you had a smart eye, you might have noticed it looked a bit like the house from Up. And if you caught that, it wasn't accidental. That's what Bane was going for. He built the whole house, and his plan was to use the Archimedes Ship mod. He was going to build a whole bunch of big balloons on top and float it around as his base. And the first time he tried that, he didn't quite, he had a block joining in the corner. So when he went to pick it all up, it took half a spawn with him. It was a horrible disaster. Now, in the meantime, I was working over at my base, got a whole bunch of stuff done. And because of the whole mix-up with the ship, the only way we could think of fixing it was to redo or to reload a backup. So I lost all my progress. Then Bane builds it all a second time, and the second time I'm not quite sure what happened, but it picked up a quarter of spawn, so less this time, but picked up a whole bunch of it. So we had to we actually ended up deleting it, but lost some progress in that, and it just was a huge nightmare. So Bane is working on a new idea. He's not working on that anymore, so we can build without worrying once again here on the server, which is nice. So let me show you. I built a whole new storage room for the base, and as you can see, we're using all these reinforced iron chests. We got these strong boxes, but I'm going to eventually switch those out for diamond chests or other types of chests. Not quite sure, but we'll do something. And this is it's all hooked up with request pipes or item pipes. You can see having these all back in here, and this actually took quite a bit of time just wiring or plumbing all that up. And you can see, look at all this. A lot of plumbing going on here, a lot of micro blocks. But the great thing is this chest here, if I want, I can just throw in a piece of dirt or all my dirt, and in a second or two it'll pull it out, put it over here to the deep storage unit, and put it away. And I'm gonna put a few of these routed request pipes everywhere. And all you have to do is you click on them. It shows you everything that's in your inventory, or everything that you got connected up to it. So let's say I want, let's say, what do I need? What do I need? What do I need? Oh, an item transport pipe. Let's just grab, oh no. We need, how many of these do we need? We need, let's go 8. So let's grab those. So responder chips, extractor chips, I think we only need, let's just go 4. Submit. And next one here, responder chips. Extractor, responder, broadcasters. Let's just go 8 of these. Submit. Okay. And up here, come on, open up. We got our responder chips. We got our extractor chips. And I don't actually think I need the broadcaster chips, but let's just take 8 of those. So that works out really good. It connects up all of my chests into one little spot. I can grab whatever I want, have it, boom, there we go. Okay, so that's it. That's our storage room. Now, the next big thing we need to worry about here at the base, and done quite a bit of work here at the base, and starting to hollow out our pit here and such, but it's all finished off to the most part. There's still a bunch of work we need to do, but the next big thing is power, and that brings us to this room here. Oh, I forgot to show you. Right here, go like this. There's our door for our chest room. That looks pretty cool, and should keep the creepers out. Don't want any of them coming in. And this room here is our power room. Now, with the next update, they are going to nerf or fix the steam turbines. Remembered before, if you had a steam turbine sitting on top of an aqueous accumulator, it would just produce power non-stop. It would just work out well. Well, that's changed. That no longer works. So right now I got these resonant energy cells. A little pricey to make, I'll tell you, but I have them. And I got them connected up to steam dynamos, and these things here just work off of coal, But that works, but I'm running low on coal, and I could put a tree farm and make a charcoal thing and have constant charcoal, but I got some other plans. And that involves this bioreactor. Now, what the bioreactor does is when you place certain biomatter, not poisonous potatoes, but regular potatoes, carrots, cooked cactus, trying to think of what else, seeds. If you put those in here, it will convert it all into biofuel. Now, with the biofuel, if you pump that into a biofuel generator, that will create power. And the great thing is we could have that running. Doesn't actually require any power to run, so it's not actually costing us. We're not losing anything in the production here. We're only going to lose a little bit here, but I'll show you that in a second why we have a redstone furnace. So that can just sit there and produce and produce and produce our biofuel, and then we could have our what are these? Our biofuel generators producing power. And the great thing with those is when our cells are completely full, they don't actually take up any biofuel. They only use it as they need it. So that works out pretty good. Now, to get some biofuel material or matter, let's go down. I have created this, my nice little garden area. And we got this full of cactuses, we're growing carrots, we're growing potatoes, and all kinds of things that we need for our bio generator. We need to have some carrots in here, and a potato. Let's put these in here, and let's go like so. So yeah, that's our system. We got a harvester down there, so we can get some of this all set up. And I did a lot of the pre-plumbing and bulk stuff. I'm just going to show you how to make all the final connections, and it's pretty easy. Pretty cool room. I'm starting to really love these cyan lamps. Super cool. So we got our harvester here. That is going to harvest all our items. Now, right now, I just have a switch on it turning it off because I didn't want it quite going yet. But for this, I have put in a diamond radius increase, so that should include all of our room. So that should be good. Now, once it harvests it, goes into this chest. And I do find having a chest, and I did have this on a little bit earlier, so that's why we got some items in here. Having a chest here actually just helps it if it's really goes like for a long time and has a whole huge backlog. It creates like a bit of a buffer, so that works out good. So we got that going on, and we can go down over here. Ow! 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 Oh! Stupid cactuses. Let's go. Whoops. Let's go down instead of up. Okay, down here, I just made a quick little access tunnel that gets us down to our planter right here. Really quite simple. And we're just going to have this plant potatoes and carrots. The cactuses won't need to be done. So now, what I'm doing here, this here is a filter. And what this will do is it will make sure each of these squares are coordinated to where it can plant. So if you tell it to only plant potato in this one and wheat in this one, that's what it would do. So what we're doing is we're trying to set it up so that carrots are planted in one side, potatoes are planted, and that way we'll always make sure we have a mixture of both planted in there. Because we actually need to have several different things going on planting, because the more items we send into our what is it? Oh, I forget what it's even called. Into our biofuel reactor, the more efficient it becomes. So we got this connected up with a routed interface pipe, and we got our item transport pipe. Now what we want this to do is we need to have one of these responder chips. Now the responder chips, we can click on here. We're going to say whitelist the items, and we're going to say we want potatoes and carrots. It's the only thing we want in here, so what it'll do is whenever there's potatoes and carrots in the system, it will pull it, store it here. Now, yeah, that's it for that one. Here, priority, let's make this the highest priority. So whenever the harvester harvests them, the first thing it will do is try and fill this, and then once that's filled, they will send them out elsewhere. Now, next thing, we're gonna have to go into bat mode again. Bat mode. Okay, let's go up. This is our chest, but we don't want to start pulling items out yet. Let's make this right here. Okay, good. I do have a number of responder chips. That is good. I bet you that's set for potatoes. Let's check on that. Oh, okay. So we got potatoes and carrots there. And what else can we put into this system? Oh, do we have any trees? We can put that on there. Trees. Come on, drop. And we need to set the priority on this one down. We'll set this to 1. So that goes here into this one. Now, do I have some cactus on me? Cactus. Okay. Do we have it in here? Good, we do have some cactus. Now the cactus, we actually have to put cooked cactus in here. We can't have the raw cactus, so our raw cactus has to go through a redstone furnace, which will then put that into our bio generator. Or, yeah. Okay, so for that, let's grab another chip. And let's program this one. And this one is cactus. And we are whitelisted, so only cactus. And let's make this priority. Oh, let's make it priority 1. That is good. So that can go in there. Boom. Now in this chest, we can have, this creates maybe just a secondary buffer in case something gets into the system, like a poisonous potato. It doesn't know what to do with it. We can just put it into this chest here. And this one here, we'll just make things blacklisted and priority 0 or -1, so that becomes almost the lowest thing on the block or the system. Now, what do we have going here with this chest? Well, this chest here, well, that's just a chest, but this routed request pipe is actually joined up to my main system. So if there's something in my main system that I need over here, I can quickly pull it into this, bring it over here. Now, what we need to do is we need to put on an extractor pipe, and let's program that. And when these items, so we got things are whitelisted, so whenever a carrot goes into that chest, a potato or cactus, or let's put this in. Come on, drop. Come on. Okay, there we go. Whenever these things are in that chest or get pulled into that chest, it will automatically go into our biofuel system. Um, let's just see. Okay. So that automatically will pull those items out for us. There we go. We're extracting from there. That works out pretty good. Now, need to put in one more chip. Let's see here. Let's grab some food. And lastly is... oh, while we're at it, down here, we need to put in another upgrade chip. And that way we can increase the range of our planter. So that should include the whole room, which works out. As you can see, we're starting to get some cacti in here and a number of things growing, so that's good. Ah, come on. I want to get in here. Come on. Come on. Ah, it's not going to let me. There we go. Now lastly, we just need one last extractor chip here. Whoops. And this one here, let's put this, items are blacklisted, so it'll pull everything out except for the items that we tell it to, but we're not going to say what not to. So that means it'll pull everything out. So we can put this one now into this. And if we go to this chest, should see that starting to pull. You saw some cactus going straight up. 40, there we go. Our cactus is going up. Let's just put this down here. And in a second, we should probably see potatoes and carrots going down this way. And they should quickly start filling up. Oh, why did that go up? Ah. Okay, we are generating. But why is this going up here first? And let's just see. Items are whitelisted. Let's just figure this out. Preference 1. I'm going to change this preference to -1. And let's just take this one out. -2. And we're still getting everything going up. Why aren't we... oh, we never put a responder chip in. Why didn't we put the responder chip in? Oh no. Come on. Give me one. Just one. Let's quickly... for some reason I forgot to put that in. So items are whitelisted. Carrot. Come on. Come on. Potato. And priority 1. Let's put that in. Now we should see... oh, there we go. Carrots are coming. Yeah, our carrots are coming, and pretty soon we'll see potatoes going. So that'll work out good. Now what we can do is we can turn our harvester on, and that will start harvesting all our items for us. Let's just get down here. I want to get some more potatoes into the system. And there we go. The planter's getting potatoes. That's good. Now, just a couple things left on this. Oh, see, we're generating some biofuel. And this is definitely going out. That's good. And those are going straight into our bioreactor, so that works out good. Now, did I grab fluid ducts? Fluid ducts, where are you? And let's use the opaque ones, because I have more of those, so why not? Okay. Now all I need to do is go like so, boom, boom, boom. And we can hear our harvester going to town down there. Okay, we got biofuel there. Let's check over here. We should have some. Yeah, there we go. We got biofuel going in. That works out good. That works out. And I'll quickly fill this up so the tank takes up the whole wall. So this is going to be a huge tank. Hoping eventually to one day fill all of that. That would be good. We probably don't need two. Let's just put that like so. And do I have a tank on me? No, I don't. Let's quickly grab a tank. Nice thing, you can break these without losing them. And that one there is just straight down the middle. Oh no, it's not quite the middle. Either one could have been middle. But okay, there we go. Now let's go underneath. And looks like I'm going to run out of fluid ducts here. Let's check. Do we have more? I can't believe I forgot to make a bunch of fluid ducts. Let's just scroll through this. No. Okay. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to quickly go grab some fluid ducts, and then we can wire in our bioreactors or our biofuel generators. And then that way we can get a whole bunch more of this going on. So hang on a second, guys. Be right back. Hey guys, welcome back, and I got some more fluid ducts and got some more tanks so we can finish off our nice big huge tank here for our biofuel. So that's going to work out pretty cool. Let us go down. Oops. Ooh. It's a bit of a drop. Let's just double check here while we're here. Oh, you can see we're definitely getting some potatoes and carrots down here. And that's probably why I'm not seeing many of them up top, because we're just not planting them or growing them quick enough yet. And this here is the fertilized soil, so we don't need to worry about water. And the great thing is this stuff grows really quick, so that's good. And eventually, if I need more room, I could pop these walls out and give us some more room so we can grow some more substances for our biofuel. Now, we're going to have our reactors. Oops, got two pipes here. Where's our tank? So there's our tank. And now, I'm not 100% sure, but let's see. I'm worried we're going to run into the same problem. Oh, Minefactory Reloaded. You know, I'm almost sure we're going to run into the same problem that I had over at the auto spawner, where we can't go from these open block tanks straight in to our biofuel generator. So what we'll do is we'll put a tank there as a buffer. We'll put that there and install, and then oops, blacklist disabled, and that should work. And we don't have anything going in here. Why Why don't we? Okay, whitelist, no, blacklist. Input. This should be going straight in. Do we not want that? Okay. I'm gonna have to figure this out here for a second, guys. Maybe I'll come back to that. Till then, let's just quickly run our fluid ducts down to here, and I'm gonna break this and get all wet. I know it. Okay, there we go. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. There we go. And let's go up to the top. Right up here, and actually, I'm going to put it on this side. Oops, come on. And one more. And what I might do is just put some micro blocks in between, prevent that from joining like that. Probably don't, I could have probably just used one pipe even. Dun dun dun. And let's click on our biofuel generator. Okay, so the only thing I need to work out is the drain on here, and that might just take me a second or two. So I'm going to just take one last cut, and then we'll finish this all up, and then I'll show you what I finally do here at the end here. So hang on a second, guys. Be right back. Hey guys, welcome back, and well, it's actually a couple days later. Figured out my problem really quickly here with our drain, but had to quickly go do some other things. Couldn't finish off the recording, but I am back now, and it was so stupid. All I had to do here on the top of the pipe was take my crescent hammer and just click. I had it like that. You just click it once, and you get like a red arrow out, and boom, all done. So, what have I done the last couple days? Or let's show you the progress on this. I've made a couple changes. I've been running this system now for a day or two. Just wasn't able to record, but I was able to play for a little bit. We've changed how we've wired up into the biofuel generator. And what we've done on the back here, we put a hopper, and then we put a chest on top. And everything that comes in from the garden down below comes into the chest and into the hopper. Now right here, we actually have a hidden switch. And this here, this glowstone light, well, let's go around to the front. Gotta like those ghost blocks. You can see, generated a bit of biofuel now. Here, this switch, let's see. You can see this light down below, turning on and off. When the light is on, our bioreactor is locked, and right now we just got a whole bunch of things waiting to go. Now the way this thing works, if you have just one carrot in here, its efficiency is way down, which means it doesn't produce much from the one item. But as soon as you start getting more and more different items, your efficiency actually starts to climb up. So that was partly why I added the hopper and the chest in the back, so we can let our items build up, and then that way we can just do a whole big batch of it, and we can get our efficiency up even really high. And I went and grabbed some bones and made it into bone meal, so we can even have one more item in there, which makes it super efficient. Otherwise, this thing doesn't, I mean, our resident energy cells completely full. Our biofuel generators are both working, both full of fuel. They don't actually do a whole lot when they're idle and when the energy cell is full. So this thing here can just kind of go forever as long as there's no charge coming out. So that's kind of nice. You don't actually have something running, burning up its fuel while it's not even having to produce energy. So the idle on this is really good. And this has caused me to produce quite a bit of biofuel. You can see, because we're not generating any power, not really going through any biofuel. That's good. And this whole system, the only thing that actually takes power is this redstone furnace. So that's works out pretty good. Makes it a pretty efficient system. Now there was one other change I made, and I'll quickly show you that. Whoops. Hate that. Okay, let's just go over here, get off that elevator block. And that's to the garden area. I just expanded this out even more. Added about an extra 4 rows all the way around. The original wall used to be right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 rows all the way around. And this is just completely almost doubled our output on the gardens. And the other thing is I did add wheat down to the planter. So I can quickly show you that. Oops, and come on down. Down in the planter, we just added seeds into the filter here. So that's worked out good. Getting lots of crops in there. And I just changed the chip in there, so it's working out pretty good on that. Other than that, guys, this thing is working pretty good. This should give me a ton of power for all that I'm going to need to do. And I'm not sure if I showed you this. Another hidden switch. Kind of a cool door design, I think, with the drawbridges working as doors. And works out great, especially on these angled pieces. You can put a nice door in. Let's go to the storeroom. Quickly, I'll show you what else I've just been up to. Is been doing a lot of mining. Got a lot of ores here, and that's the next thing I need to do is find a way to process them. The sad part is, while I was out mining, well, actually, because I've been working so much down with the cactuses running back and forth, it was just killing my armor and just knocking it out. As you can see at the beginning of the video, I just had a pair of pants and I quickly lost those. Those broke, and I was out mining, not thinking about having no armor. Stupid creeper came up, boom, killed me. But he didn't just kill me, he actually blew up all of my stuff. And what you see down here in my hotbar, that's all that I got back. I lost everything, including my super pick, my hammer. I'm quite upset, guys. This is not fair. I lost it all. Oh well. I got something to do now. In between episodes, go make some new supplies. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please leave a like, some comments down below. Appreciate all that you guys do for me. Thanks a lot. Catch you next time. Laters.